John had told me that not only would we have this wonderful addition to the campus, but that they wanted to put a scholarship fund in place. And life's been good to me, and I felt that the theory of paying it forward was a very important theory. And on behalf of Tina, who couldn't be here tonight, unfortunately, I felt that I should step up and seed the fund to get it started. So if Dr. Coach, and by the way, I can't prove that I did have him in 8th grade social studies. I found my schedule in my office. But as we sit here tonight, this is the kickoff to the scholarship fund. It's $1,000 payable to the Finneytown Schools Education Foundation. See the bench, but recognize that there's a way for them to move forward through higher education with our assistance. Thank you very much.
I'll accept this on behalf of the board and the Finneytown Local School District and the community. I was in my 3rd year as a teacher when this event took place, and quite honestly, I know that it was something, as a young person who just came out of college and got involved in stuff, you don't expect things like this to happen. And you know, I'm not going to speak long here, but I do want to thank these 3 gentlemen right here. They've done a great job of bringing this to light again, and it's something that's very appropriate, and it's a very proud thing for this community. So on behalf of the school district, I want to thank them again. Thank you, guys.
A little closer. We're both going to kind of tag team this a little bit. Not going to really, you know, not a big, long, dragged out speech. For those of you that know me, I like to ramble on, and that could probably keep us all here for, you know, for days upon end with stories and things of that nature. But really, the appropriate thing here is really thank you to all of you, to all of us. It's been on our minds for years, right? And for whatever reason, it happened now. Other than that, I really don't have any good reason why. Here we are almost 31 years later, and we're doing something that you think might have happened 2, 3, or 5 years later, right? But I really think that it wasn't time. I mean, sometimes you get into things like this, and it just takes some years to kind of get some things together, take thoughts, and go ahead and put put some legs on these thoughts, and then eventually have the finished the product or the success here. Just so many thanks to everyone, starting with the administration, who was so wonderful to work with. Starting with Sean Moss, who has got countless hours into this, and Sean didn't go to Finneytown like he mentioned to you, but he was a brother in arms with us during the whole way here, and spent a lot of extra time on this. And Mike Morgan and his team preparing this beautiful place over here, because I'm telling you, when we first came up here, it didn't look like this. I'm not saying anything about the landscaping. Don't turn the cameras off on them. But what I'm saying is, everybody that touched this, everybody from the prayers that we got, the notes that we got. There are so many people that couldn't make it here today. But we know that they're here in their thoughts. But I just want to make sure that we thank everybody here. I'm going to shut up in a minute, let Steve talk. But what I want to say is, hey, we all belong to each other, right? And when you belong to each other, what happens is you have to honor each other, right? So the time has come. I think collectively, all of us together, we did it. Thank you very much.
Like I said before, 30 years ago, we said goodbye to our friends, and here it is 30 years later, and we're saying hello, that their spirit, their vitality, their passion for the arts will live on through whichever student is deserving of the scholarship. And I am truly honored to be here. I'm truly honored to be a part of this, to be a part of this family. Let's have a moment of silence. Try to grab some hands. Thank you very much. It does mean a lot. It means a lot to us.
Look at that. You have one more time. A lot of questions about the scholar. I don't need that. I got a big voice. The scholarship fund is set up through Finneytown High School, and any donations that you send in, please mark P.E.M. for Preston, Eckerle, and Morrison, and they'll be directed right to that fund itself. I know there's been a lot of questions, and that's how it's going to work. There's some information in the paper about it. There's on Facebook. If anybody needs any more information, just please contact us. We're more than happy to help you. Okay? And at this time, we're going to go ahead and we're going to reveal the bench. Now, mind you, it took 5 guys to lift this 350-pound bench in. Now it will take 4 to lift a 20-ounce cloth.
Thanks, Larry.
A friend of mine, I would say, when we got out of there, that's great.